We're in Boulder, Colorado for day 4 of our Colorado trip. What's up, guys? This is day 4 of our Colorado vlog. So today we're gonna hit up Boulder, Colorado. So Boulder, Colorado is about a half an hour from Denver, 25 minutes from Denver. And it's to the northwestern side of Colorado, right before the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah. The barn owl. Yeah, the guy. The barn owl.
Barn owl, yeah. Downstairs we have great corn, a Uranus eagle owl, and a turkey vulture.
And a lot of other hotels in Colorado, we noticed they bring in like these animals from the local zoos, and you can kind of learn a little bit about the animals. Kind of some of them you can pet and interact with. It's a really cool activity. So we saw the owl. Let's go check out what else they have.
We got some sort of vulture over there. Another owl over here.
Asian eagle owl is one of the biggest ones right behind you.
Hardcore right there. The owls must be the theme, huh? These are big owls.
Something up. And rip a rat up, that's for sure.
These things are mean looking. I wouldn't want to mess with that. Those claws.
You like,
Look like you're looking, giving
yeah,
a
I
dirty
feel like they're
look.
about to flirt.
Riley.
Not happy.
This guy is angry. Something's spooky.
Arrived in Boulder, Colorado, and we're gonna go to this restaurant called the Buff Restaurant. It's very popular here in town. Now, Boulder is a popular little college town where the University of Colorado is. So it's got some good views. Right now, it's actually really good weather. It's very fall-like, a little windy, but it's crisp. Got the leaves, and also Boulder has a nice little walking kind of strip mall area with shops, restaurants, and bars and things like that. It's called Pearl Street. It's pretty famous. So this restaurant, The Buff, was also featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, I think, or a Food Network show.
I'm right down the street from the University of Colorado at the Buff Restaurant. And today I've come for their legendary saddleback. Yeah, it may be cold, but breakfast is always better when you eat it in the Buff.
And it's very famous for some brunch kind of food. And they also have these really cool lattes. So last time I came here, I got this really cool latte, which I'm gonna get again. The White Buffalo, which is like a mocha latte. So I'm definitely getting that. So there it is, the White Buffalo. It's like a white mocha latte, some whipped cream. This one's like got coffee that's brewed locally, and it's pretty good. It's amazingly good, as you can imagine.
Arnold Palmer.
Nicole got an Arnold Palmer. We got a nice big soda.
Hold on a sec.
So I got
Wow, that's
French
really
toast
good.
and fried chicken with bacon.
In your silverware.
We got a little kid's French toast.
So yeah, this restaurant was on Man vs. Food. Not Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, but very close. Look at that! Woo! Haven't experienced this kind of weather in a long time. This is like that Connecticut kind of fall, Cooler, got a little mist, rain. I haven't felt a raindrop in a long time, since we've been in California.
That's the infamous Jean Benet Ramsey house. A mysterious murder that took place there and became a national kind of news story in the 90s.
So this is Chautauqua Park. So I am here at Chautauqua Park in Boulder, and it is windy. It is crazy windy. It's like 50-mile-per-hour winds up here, and the higher you go up in elevation, the cooler it is. My family's a bunch of chickens because it's cold and California's got them soft. So they're in the car. I'm gonna go hike a little bit up this mountain, see what kind of views I can see. Yeah, so when we were here 2 years ago, it was like really hot. It was like over 100 degrees, and now it's like, with the wind chill, I would say in the low 60s, but 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and like I said, it's pretty rough right now. Nice little meadow. These are the flat irons, the foothills of the Rockies. You got some pretty spectacular views up here. First couple days on the trip, I had like a headache. Of altitude, you know, it took me a couple days to get used to the elevation. You know, we're staying in Aurora, even though it's flat, it's a mile above sea level. So now we're actually even higher than Aurora, and you know, I'm short of breath right now because of the thin air up here. It's dry too. So it's a really easy hike in Chautauqua Park. You know, I just literally walked from right there, and I'm only like midway to that flat iron mountain. But as you can see, like absolutely stunning views. I don't know if the camera does it justice. Woo, it's windy. That right there is the University of Colorado. You can see Folsom Field, the football stadium right there. All those red roof buildings, that's University of Colorado. Denver's somewhere over there. It's pretty. No joke, this is crazy windy up here. I'm like blowing around. Our car was like shaking on the drive up here. Yeah, it just looks like a painting, you know, with the clouds and the shade. Yeah, Colorado is absolutely beautiful. It's scenic, great mountainous kind of experiences. But it does get cold, that's for sure. But it does have a pretty strong winter. So every time I film, the wind just like kicks up like crazy. So behind me is the outside of the Mork and Mindy house. Robin Williams, RIP, one of his first breakout roles. So this is also here. So behind me is Pearl Street, which is like the downtown of Boulder, Colorado. It's got a bunch of shops and restaurants, and some walking areas to hang out. Remember this store? It's obviously a lot more packed in normal circumstances, and there's usually people performing, restaurants all open and things like that. So a lot of things are closed and kind of on lockdown still. Even though the college is open, we saw people on the campus. They're all cold. Yeah, it's just really windy. When the wind chills a little in the street.
55.
I remember you guys were playing in this little fountain last time. Remember that, Lou?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That restaurant closed. Really cool architecture on the building facades. Kind of has that like old downtown kind of feel from the early 20th century kind of thing.
Right, it is. That's cool.
So look, it's a split Boulder in Boulder. All right, so now we are in Littleton, Colorado, which is just south of Denver on the Main Street area here. We're gonna get some dinner. So it's a nice little Main Street kind of Colorado vibe, facades. This is also the town of the unfortunate, infamous school shooting Columbine back in 1999. They had a bunch of little Halloween kind of setups. These are probably like the local high schools or grammar schools and stuff. They do the contests. There's one over there too. You got the little Charlie Brown guys. This guy got rocks. A great pumpkin. Nicole was saying we just got the town to ourselves. You know, there's like nobody here in little downtown Littleton. So we had a nice little dinner here at the tavern in Littleton. So we're gonna head back to the resort and we're gonna see about doing some s'mores by the campfire with the little guys.
I go to Walgreens or something like that to get the cheap stuff because it's so expensive. Don't you make me cry.
Hold on, guys.
We're gonna end our night with a nice fire pit
Hold on, Luke has his
and some s'mores.
Yum! Yeah, yum, yum!